We're here at the end. We've got the deconstruction happening here at ESPC19.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello. This is great.
Does it feel like the end to you, the end of the event?
Absolutely. It has been an absolutely wonderful week. I've been here all the way since Monday morning and got to go through a lot of the tutorials, got to really help promote what was going on there. Saw the keynotes, got to be to all of the different sessions that we had, and it has been wonderful.
Yeah, it was great. So today, I mean, we kicked things off with the final day, the keynote. So we had Vesa talking, and we had Jeremy Thake talking, and Mike Amerlin here, and a few others. Yeah, so it was great to go through on some of the dev topics.
Yeah.
Of course, I had my panel on Microsoft Teams.
Sweet.
So it's, no, we're talking about, it's funny when you do a lot of these kinds of events about how the body knows, like when your commitments are done. Like I'm done speaking, I don't need to interview anyone.
Too true, yes.
We've done 32 different live streams.
32 live streams this year. That is outstanding.
That's a lot. And there have been other recordings, other interviews beyond that as well. So so I think like the system is just shutting down now.
I love it. Well, we've interviewed Tracy, who organized this whole thing, right?
Right.
We've interviewed all of the keynote speakers, I believe, or
just
most
about
of them.
all of them. Yep.
And a whole bunch more other community influencers and experts
MVPs
and whatnot,
and,
MVPs, over 32. Outstanding reporting.
All of that content, of course, you can find out on the ESPC YouTube site. You're going to see it through the blog. I think in the coming weeks, something that you'll hear from us, so certainly Eric and I, we've both done a number of blog posts. So we're going to be writing about the content and sharing out, resharing some of the sessions that were shared over the course of this week, some of the videos, some of the interviews that were done. We'll kind of expand on those in other content. So be watching that from the community reporters. Certainly it's not done.
Yeah, absolutely. So what's been one of your big one or two highlights that you've really enjoyed this last week?
Well, for me, as I spent so much time in the booth here, I mean, some of the interviews that we've done. So I had a great conversation. Actually, it was a week ago, so a week and a half ago with Jeff Teeper.
Yeah.
So talking again, of course, we had the conversation before the video and talking about Project Cortex, talking about a lot of kind of the feedback since Ignite and leading into ESPC. So that's always a highlight. It seems like I'm talking to Jeff, in an official capacity with ESPC each year. So that was definitely a highlight. How about you?
Yeah. Too many, so I'll try to keep it short. Of course, the content in general, outstandingly good, but to say it's a highlight, it is. Really, though, all the news and announcements. This is a great place to get all those news and announcements for the year. This is a really important thing. It's all online blogs here and there, but to hear it direct from Microsoft, where we can then go and ask questions, super cool. I loved Prague.
It is a beautiful city.
Our beautiful backdrop behind us as the sun is setting here in Prague. The sun is setting here on the conference. It's kind of good metaphor. Really enjoyed that as well. And just the event in general, how it's put together. It is a professionally run organization. I'm not paid to say that. A great group to work with, and it's just well put together.
You know, one thing I have to point out, one of the benefits of having the timing of this event after Ignite.
Yeah.
And there's always some things that are relatively new because in the world of the cloud releases and this evergreen process, there's always something that's new that's being shared. But we also had the benefit of all the things that went GA and around Ignite. We've had a little time to consume those things, to go and follow up with some of those announcements and keynotes and really start, get our hands in the technology. And you saw that in some of the sessions here as well, and some of the updates. So people are starting to have real world experience with these latest releases. So that's really important about this event as well.
Oh yeah, I also really loved the Ask the Experts area. Yep. I got to participate. I believe you did as well. No?
I monitored. I jumped in some conversations, but I wasn't manning a
But it was
kiosk.
exciting to see any time that the experts were up there that people were actively engaging. So here you can go and get those questions answered. That's such a big deal where you've got a very specific topic you were looking for someone to help with, and most every expert that was there, an MVP or a Microsoft employee, if they didn't know the answer, they knew who to go talk to, and that's really a cool thing.
Well, that's an important thing about the community aspect of an event like this as well, is that if you have, so some people are afraid to raise their hand and ask a question in a session,
I get it.
which is understandable, which is why having that, I keep pointing up because the Ask the Experts was right above us here, but because it's just yet another opportunity where people could stop by, a little less formal than a session, and ask that question. But I'd also say if you had a session that you went and attended, even if there's one that you missed, but you have questions, reach out to the speakers. You know, just down the line, we're all very approachable. And so if you have a question, as Eric said, if we don't know the answer, we know somebody who does know the answer, and we'll point you towards them.
I was walking through the experts booth, and I got pulled into 2 conversations, and I'm always happy to help. And every speaker I know, they're the same way. They're absolutely happy to do everything they can to help find the right answer for you.
Right. All right, so what are you doing next? What's up for you? I mean, here the next 24 to 48 hours.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. I mean, so it's only Thursday now, so I'm not leaving till Sunday, so I got a couple beautiful days in Prague. My wife, my son, my mother-in-law are all showing up here shortly, so that's super exciting. Get a tour around, and then back to the States. There's another conference in Chicago, actually. Going to be doing that before I wrap up my year. And how about yourself?
Well, so I fly out on Saturday, so also going to be wandering the city aimlessly and just having some fun with some of the other speakers that are sticking around for another day or two. And then I head to London for a few days, and then I'm home. And I'm done for the year, so not heading to that other event in Chicago, but I'll be online, of course, and I'll do one plug. For those, it's okay, right? Shane says it's okay, but I also, and I know that you'll be participating as you do every year, is we have the end of year tweet jam, the Collab Talk tweet jam, where it's looking at all of the announcements over the course of 2019 and kind of our predictions for 2020. So that's always a lot of fun. It's the biggest tweet jam of the year, and you can find that on Twitter on hashtag Collab Talk, happened on December 30th.
That's a perfect, it really is a great venue where we talk about these different topics. I do love the year-end wrap-up, all on Twitter, so really easy to consume, and it's there in perpetuity, so you can just search the next day if you need to, and just do a Twitter search on hashtag Collab Talk. You'll see the whole conversation.
And hopefully by then we'll know where the next ESPC will be, ESPC 2020. You know?
I'm excited to find out. Every year I always try to get a little hint from them, and they are tight-lipped. It's impressive. Doesn't matter how much that you think they might like you. Nope.
Getting no love from Shane over there.
Yeah, there's a way.
Nothing.
My vote is for Lisbon. No one's told me anything. I just did that, and I got a laugh. So we'll see if that's going to happen. I just would love to go somewhere south. I have enjoyed Prague for sure, and every year they've always picked really good destinations. It's actually a good time of the year because of how Ignite works. The content is, again, always so stellar. It doesn't really matter to me. As long as they put it on, as long as they get the content there and the keynote speakers there, which they will, I'm going to be here. I'll do everything I can to ensure I'm here.
The same, and I like you. I mean, we've had the event like Barcelona where it was nice and warm. We've been to where like Stockholm where it was snowing during the event, so it was beautiful. And I'm looking forward to finding out where the next one is. But until then, I guess we're a wrap.
All right, thank you all for joining us.
Thanks for watching.